It's my arrow. You suck, dude. You're the you're the worst producer ever.
I
Why
thought
would
that was
you
good.
why would you hit record in the middle of that?
Why wouldn't I?
You're just lucky that it says recording in progress whenever he hits
Yeah,
that.
if
Because
I
if it
had the
did not say
opportunity to
that,
not have that, you'd have no idea.
it could
Well,
get real
duh.
bad real
Yeah,
fast.
if it doesn't notify me on the screen, yeah, I wouldn't have any idea. Wow. Good one.
Never would have seen that coming.
Wow, dude.
Definitely wouldn't see the
If
clips
I
I would
could
put
if
out.
I could do something without you seeing it happen, you wouldn't know it's happening. I
You wouldn't
produce.
know it was. You wouldn't know it would be put out either because you don't pay attention.
I know Excel.
Or you think he would because he's the content king. He's supposed to be pushing our product out there. I haven't seen that pushed
Guys,
in quite a
guys,
while.
um
He doesn't know how
I've
Twitter
been
works.
what? Anyways, do you guys like soda? You guys like soda?
Have you seen Shaw? Of course he does. He's got a
Like
soda
soda?
body.
Do you like soda?
Are you shitting me?
Do either of you like soda?
You talking about pop?
Yes,
Yeah,
soda.
are you and
Don't don't do.
you're familiar with an ice cream float or root beer float?
Yes, I do
Root beer's
believe I
awful,
am.
but yes, I'm
You can
familiar.
do you can do floats with other sodas, right? Like
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
So it's like a normal thing for us to see like a cream product with a soda.
Or just a cream soda in general, yeah.
Well, but no, cream soda is still just like a soda. There's not, but what y'all ever fuck with putting like sweet cream as a topper on your sodas? You ever done that?
No,
Can't say
like a
I have.
dirty
Dude,
soda. No, no.
dude, it's so good. I've been on it lately. I've been going to Sonic and asking for. I had like a Dr. Pepper with strawberry and vanilla and sweet cream. It's fantastic.
The
Is so
Mormons
is it
created
like
it.
a is that like a Cool Whip topping or is it more of like a
No, no,
coffee
it's like
creamer?
No,
coffee. It's like coffee creamer.
It's a coffee creamer that goes in
It's
there.
that's how it
just sweet,
started
but sweet
was
cream.
just soda and coffee creamer, and it's now
Why?
expanded.
But just
Why do you
regular.
want creamer in your soda?
I'm telling you, it's
Does it
good.
really make it that much better?
It's got to be sweet cream, like so, and you can kind of get the same effect, but by doing like a whipped cream topper, but like because it'll eventually kind of like get its way into the soda, but you don't need to do any flavors. You just need like maybe a vanilla, but you just need like a regular sweet cream, and it's like dude, it's a great topper first. Like I'm gonna go back to Sonic and get a cherry Sprite with some cream on it.
See, I'm not the biggest fan of different flavorings for the sodas. Like some different flavorings for sodas would be good. Like growing up, I think the vanilla Coke is one of the better ones that Coke ever came out
Golden.
with.
I love a vanilla Coke.
One of the best ones ever. The cherry products like Cherry Coke or Cherry Pepsi, amazing. But other than that, there's really none that are really too far out there that I'm like, yeah, this is an
What was so
enjoyable
far
one.
out there that I said a cherry Sprite.
But you're gonna put cream in it.
Yeah,
Well,
you
yeah,
said you're gonna put
that's a
cream in
totally
it. Then
different thing than
also
just like
The
adding
Dr. Pepper
flavors.
with what vanilla and
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
else you
yeah.
said and cream.
Vanilla, strawberry, and sweet
Vanilla
cream.
strawberry cream. Yeah, that
Yeah,
I haven't mixed the flavors, so I wouldn't really know about that. I know
dude, it's
vanilla
good.
Dr. Pepper or straight strawberry Dr. Pepper, not the biggest fan of that, but mixed together?
It's good.
Coke, did you guys see Coke release new flavors for the holidays?
They've been doing that. Yeah.
Well, I know,
Coke
but
Zero?
this year, well, no, this year they did well. They added in flavoring for the Coke Zero. They didn't leave that one out this time, but
You need to start frequenting places that have the freestyle machine more often because I worked at a gas station in college
Roads, yeah.
where I was whipping a freestyle machine, and like that was like 75% of what people came into the store for was just like a freaking it was a Rhodes and they called it a
That's
roadie
why you
flip.
go through the drive-through.
Yeah. But
Very
any
dangerous gas
I
station
worked
evil.
the drive-through, but
Very dangerous gas station.
uh yeah, dude, the Coke flavors that they had on the freestyle machine, they have to come by and update it or whatever, but
Isn't
yeah,
that all in bags though? Do you like it's already
well,
just straight
it's
bags?
syrup and
bag
carbonation.
Yeah.
concentrate and then you can
Syrup
add
soda,
in your
yeah.
flavoring.
Oh, you just
Yeah, but
add
so
in the
like
flavoring before. Okay.
they would have pre-mixed holiday
Oh,
flavors on the freestyle machine, so it would add like whatever combination of flavors to like a Coke, and you would get the holiday flavor. But
that's interesting. I'm
now if
just
it's
happy
like
that they finally came out with a Coke Zero vanilla Coke Zero. That's what I'm happy about.
boo
Vanilla Coke's the best, dude. So
boo
good.
Coke Zero,
Did I say Coke Zero? I said
Ty
vanilla
Bob
Coke.
did. Ty Bob did.
Not a fan of Coke Zero.
No, I'm not.
Go for the
I like
Diet Coke,
sugar.
man. Get that
Ugh.
aspartame. Get the aspartame.
Love sugar, dude.
The diet tastes funky. Diet always tastes funky. Got to go with the zeros.
Do you have a cigarette whenever you have a diet?
What?
What? I'm so confused.
You don't have a cigarette whenever you have a Diet Coke? That's why it tastes funky.
No, I
The
can't
Sig
say that I
Diet
do.
Coke combo is the combo you need to go with so it tastes normal. Or so I've
Could
heard.
just could just get a Coke Zero and it would taste normal.
If you're gonna go down that route, but Coke Zeros are not the way to go.
That's where we differ, my friend. Big Coke Zero guy.
You're a zero sugar soda guy. I get it.
Well, it's the same if you go diet. There's no sugar in diet.
I'm just not a big soda guy at all, so I have one every once in a while, but I'm not flavoring my shit like some people over here.
Looking at you, that
Multi-flavoring.
I would
Looking at you see from my nipples up. That's all you see of me.
I just know you got a little soda body there.
That's a beer body, okay? Not soda body. That's what that is.
We're about to have Thanksgiving bodies
Oh, don't even get me started.
coming up. That's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. We got Thanksgiving
Today, if
games
you're
coming
listening
up.
to it.
Yeah, yeah. We'll have Thanksgiving. We got Black Friday games as well, and we've got a Sunday slate. Doesn't look too hot. Um, but man, are you guys excited to eat Thanksgiving food?
Yes and no. Like some food, yes, some food I'm less excited to eat than others. There's definitely a better meal that I'm going to, but still good food no matter what.
I'm making the turkey for my family Thanksgiving.
Gonna burn it.
There you go.
Am I going to burn it? No, I'm not.
How long has that been thawing for?
It was thawed as of Monday, and it's been brining since Monday.
You do a fridge thaw or you do a water thaw? Which one are you a fan of?
My mother thawed the turkey. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've done a fridge thaw before, but why is that so important?
You said you're making the turkey and apparently you're not part of the whole entire process, so I was just checking.
What sort of brine are you doing?
So I did the recipe from
Got
a
so
Bob's
excited.
I did a recipe from from a Bob's Burgers episode. They have multiple Thanksgiving episodes, which does not track for the timeline of the show because the kids don't age, but they have
They have
so
so
many
many.
Thanksgivings and Christmases and Halloweens and but there's a Thanksgiving episode where Bob does a recipe that he calls Father of the Brine,
Hmm.
and he does a 3-day brine, and it has allspice, chili pepper, garlic, thyme and rosemary, salt, sugar, cracked pepper in the brine water. And then I'm just gonna get a good poultry seasoning, and then I'm gonna spatchcock the turkey.
You're gonna what?
Spatchcock.
Okay, I thought I heard you. Right.
And that when you cook that in the oven at 425, 400, 425, it only takes an hour to hour and 20 minutes.
Impressive.
15 pound bird.
Feeding how many people?
Just my immediate family.
Okay.
Four.
You gonna be the one cutting it up? You get that duty this year for making the turkey? You the slicer?
Yeah, I mean, sure. I, yeah.
You have you ever cut a turkey?
Yes.
Okay. You're good to go then.
Don't mess it up.
I mean, it's kind of laid out for you when it's spatchcocked. It's not like the breast
Yeah,
meat is
yeah,
easy to
just don't mess it up.
slice and you pull off
Sean
all the
doesn't. Sean doesn't know what
appendages.
spatchcock is. You might need to explain it
I
to him.
I thought I didn't hear him right.
You cut out the spine and you break the breastplate to splay it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cooks evenly and there's less of a chance of cold spots.
Easier for if you do butter under the skin to
Yeah, the
flatly
butter
get
the
to
butter
all the meat.
massage the butter massage is like the best part.
Was this the
You doing a
same?
compound butter?
No, just a lot of butter and a solid pastry or a poultry seasoning.
Would highly recommend. You'll do your own thing, but I would highly recommend a nice little compound butter. Those do really well under the bird skin and help crisp it up. Give the skin a little bit extra flavoring. I know you're doing a brine, but compound butter is the way to go. I've found.
I'll
Was this
compound your butter.
the absinthe episode of Bob's
Yep.
Burgers? Or was it a different one?
No,
The
that's
one for Teddy's family?
no.
There's just too
I'm
many Thanksgiving episodes, man.
There's so many. I can't remember. I think it's the one where the turkey kept ending up in the toilet.
Oh, damn. I just saw that one too.
Yeah.
You know what else is probably gonna end up in the toilet if we don't get there fast enough is Tybo's top five.
Why?
The return.
Why? Why do we say that? Why is it going to end up in the toilet?
Well, we just gotta see how
Because
good your top five
it's
is.
been in the toilet. We got to pull this one out
So
and dry it off.
I improved the idea. It's not the top five Thanksgiving games. I'm giving you top five moments in Thanksgiving NFL history.
Straight top five, no, and some.
No Ansem, and these are historical moments. All of these happened before the year 2000. Plenty of cool things have happened on Thanksgiving, post or 21st century football, but we tend to forget some of the good old days, and I want to bring that back. I want to bring that back.
Quick question before we get started. How many of these were you will actually alive for?
Zero. Well, no, actually, wrong. Not zero. Um, I was alive for two of them. I would have zero memory of them because I was
Very,
three.
very, very young.
Three was the oldest that I. Yeah.
But the NFL does a good job of marketing all the way around. These are moments you wouldn't forget the first time that you saw them.
Yeah.
I got
Uh,
you.
okay. Number five. Um, this is an embarrassing moment for a Cowboys lineman. We like embarrassing moments for Cowboys. Um, 1993. Dolphins? Yes, Dolphins Cowboys. It wasn't a butt fumble. I don't know why it got mislabeled a butt fumble on one of the websites I was looking at. However, the butt fumble, Mark Sanchez's butt fumble did happen on Thanksgiving.
Shut up.
Um, but the Cowboys thought they were about to win the game. They blocked a field goal, and one of their linemen picks up the ball after it's been blocked and runs with it, and fumbles it, giving the possession back to the Dolphins, which led to them kicking a game-winning field goal. We love to see the Cowboys lose on Thanksgiving. I think that's my favorite pastime, seeing the Cowboys lose on Thanksgiving, because it's not a for sure thing that the Cowboys are going to win on Thanksgiving. 90s Cowboys, you would have thought it was an automatic dub, but 93, the Dolphins win on some crazy fumble. and probably a bad decision by that lineman. Number four, two storied teams, especially on Thanksgiving. 1980 Bears Lions game. It was a comeback win um, with from a kickoff return touchdown in overtime. Notable because we don't get kickoff return touchdowns anymore. Um, so remember that one. 1980 though, long one. Number three. This is one I was alive for. 1998. Randy Moss against the Cowboys again. 3 catches, 100 some odd yards, 3 touchdowns.
3 catches, 163 yards, three
I said
touchdowns.
100 some odd. Fact check me, why don't you?
The 163 is
Um,
Good.
important though. That's a fuck ton of yards for
Randy
three catches.
Moss in the late 90s was magic, and we like to see the Cowboys lose. Number two, I'm going to go Barry Sanders, 1997 hat trick against the Bears. You see the Bears Lions matchup again, the storied Thanksgiving rivalry. Um, but yeah, Barry Sanders hung 3 touchdowns, a boatload of yards against the Bears. Quintessential Barry Sanders performance. Go look at those highlights. Number one, 1976, the oldest one on the list. He may have done it, but he also did it in this game. O.J. Simpson, 270 yards against the Lions. Go look up highlights of that game. O.J. Simpson, pretty good at football.
Okay. Clip that. Somebody clip that real quick.
Pretty good at football.
Nope.
O.J. Simpson had the best day on Thanksgiving of all time.
Which
Which
year are
Thanksgiving?
you referring to?
1976, the one I just
Okay.
said.
Whew.
What the?
Want to
Okay.
make
Just
sure we're thinking
making
of the
sure.
same
Just
one.
making sure. Want to make sure we're on the same page here.
What do we? Do we not understand what that top five was about? Go look up some historical football moments and remember the good old days when we could actually have a wedge on a kickoff and return something for a touchdown.
And also when we didn't complain that the refs of the NFL were against every team
It's
whenever a flag was thrown
collusion.
against yours.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't say
NFL
that.
fans. You guys suck.
There's some storylines going into the Thanksgiving weekend slate of games. Uh,
He's so
First off, I
self-conscious
don't
about that word. He still doesn't say it right, but
What
it's
do you mean the catalog?
the
okay.
group,
The
the
pairing
cluster,
of games?
the
You just
list.
you love that word slate.
Sorry, you don't
Anyways,
love the word, dude.
back to the slate of games.
Anyways,
You ever written on slate?
I'd like to.
No, you don't.
Have
You
you?
don't know.
Let this man
He
translate
doesn't
about
know. He doesn't know
Stroud.
how to write.
You're right. Get it?
Boo. That's what the Patriots fans might be doing
Get
this
on with your
weekend.
storylines,
They
bro.
uh they are
He's
not
trying to,
they
damn it.
don't
He's
they don't
trying to.
necessarily have
Don't stick
tough
up for him.
competition,
Don't.
Let
but
him go.
their
I can't hear him.
star rookie left
I don't know what he's
tackle
saying.
Man, nobody
Will Campbell is out. Did you guys see that? They just placed him on IR today.
sounded like you were in a
He,
fishbowl there.
to protect their star quarterback, who's in the
You guys play
MVP
Arc
race
Raiders
apparently.
lately at all?
Will Campbell, yeah, IR. Bad news. He can return for the last game of the season.
Arc Raiders, it's like a new
Uh,
extraction shooter.
does not matter what happens with the Patriots. They're fine. They're playing on their schedule. It's an easy ass schedule this year. What else are you gonna do?
I mean,
It
it's not
will
like the
affect
What
that.
Giants
else are you
are
gonna do?
are a tough team, but they also have one of the best defensive fronts in the league. That's pretty scary
They
for
also
Drake
have
May.
one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game. at wide receiver.
About to be tight end. No, I think
Go
Drake May
away.
will be fine. He may struggle a little bit
Go
with the
Guys,
away.
think
pass.
about how good they could be once Jackson Dart comes back
You weren't muted,
and
bud.
they play, huh?
Not you.
Oh, think about how good they're gonna be when Jackson Dart comes back and they line up Jabo outside, bro.
He's gonna be tight end. He already said it himself. He's like, "Oh, yeah, if they need me to play tight end, I'm there, coach. Put me in."
For real.
After that
It
amazing catch,
it
the
needs to
timing of the
happen.
celebration, though, you guys see the timing of that? Him and his teammates, and all of a sudden, boom, the touchdown banner came across the screen. Fantastic timing. But
Sean's big into the timing of things. He's like he likes on stage productions. The timing and connecting with the audience and
you got a problem with that?
Do you guys see that connection from Monday Night Football?
Monday night. What?
You mean Brock
Juwan
Purdy throwing
Jennings.
three interceptions or what?
No, I
Juron.
was talking about your boy, Juwan Jennings, who helped
Your
Yeah,
you
boy,
stick
your
15.1.
around
boy,
for
your boy.
15.1 fantasy points. That's what I'm
he
talking
did.
about.
He did. But he also got punched in the nuts after the game happened.
No, he just got fake. Straight. That was a straight uppercut to the nuts, dude.
That was an uppercut straight to the nuts from Panthers safety Trayvon Moehrig, who's only been suspended one game.
First time offender, right? That's not as bad as George Pickens. He got tackled by his dick.
Damn.
I, I,
Which would you rather take? A punch to the nuts or get tackled by your nuts?
How are you getting tackled by like you just getting your
Yeah,
scrotum
yanking it.
grabbed and you're just
Yes.
getting yanked down by your scrotum?
Yes. Which one would you rather have?
Ooh, that's tough.
That's a tough one. Personally, I don't want to be tackled that way. I've been punched before. Never been tackled like that.
and
I think
both
tackling
both are bad. Both are
both
bad
are yeah, both
options.
are not good. But which is the worst of two
I'm trying to
evils?
think
Less of two evils.
which one would have me down the longest? Like which one would affect me the
I
longest?
would I would have to assume that if I'm being tackled and dragged down by them, either one of two things happens. Either you grab there and your hand like slips off quick because they're also football pants, like you don't grab onto things quickly,
You
or
got a hold of
if
everything.
if you're a hold of it and I'm going down by it, that means you
So this
also
we
have a
have
squeeze.
we're assuming that we're in a like football context. We're not just like no football pants, like you're running naked and you get just like
When did we start running naked with this?
When did footballs get started? This isn't the naked football league.
I'm not saying it is, but I'm just like we are you're saying
You went straight
we're
there.
talking about football context like because if it's football context then yeah, I'd rather someone try to like tackle me by my balls because they're not going to be able to get a good grip. You're supposed to be wearing a
I
cup.
don't know if they'd be able to find it.
They wouldn't be able to find your balls?
I mean, I was just speaking for you, but
That's concerning, Ty Bob. I don't. Can you find your own balls?
On a good day.
We're getting to winter time now, buddy.
if I lose a couple pounds,
Do you need me to? You need like a
I
heating
can't see
pad?
him standing straight up.
You need some heated diapers or something for
gotta
Christmas?
suck it in a little bit.
I,
I
I
guess.
wouldn't be saying that out loud, dude.
I mean,
But
you're
yeah.
talking about playing football naked. I don't know what's going on. We're just talking hypotheticals.
Well, but so my point is like on a football field, you can't get like a good squeeze on the nuts. So like I would take getting tackled by my nuts over getting punched in the nuts in the football context. But if we're talking about like an other situation where you're being
Like if you're
chased by
running
someone
naked.
and they're
If you're running
desperately
Why
naked.
grabbing
is
after
that?
you to
Why
grip,
is that where you like? We're talking about in a football game. We don't need to stick to
well
this
then the
hypothetical
answer
or
is simple.
conversation any
The
longer.
answer is much harder in a different context. Like taking a punch
We
to the
didn't
nuts.
ask for the different.
I don't care what you're asking for. I'm just like if you're like in a life or death chase and someone is like diving at you and they just somehow grab your nuts and they can actually grab onto your nuts and drag you down that way, I would rather take the punch.
Because you're naked, obviously, yeah.
Well, even in like street clothes, like some boxers and some basketball shorts, like someone can like,
Oh,
"Argh."
they can get a hold of that in boxers and basketball shorts. But like, what if you're wearing some chinos, some jeans, something like that? Some nice slacks or something. Slacks would be one of the worst things to wear, though. Don't you agree? Everything's just tight and right there for you.
For them to be able to get a good grip.
They can just grab everything all at once right there.
Sure, either way. In the non-football context, I would rather take the punch rather than being dragged down by my nuts.
Football context, dragged down by your nuts. Non-football
Yes.
context, punched. Okay.
Yes.
We hope Sean gets dragged down by his nuts this week.
Well,
Get to your fantasy
jeez.
football tips.
I
Just
don't. Good for you, man. You as long as Ty Bob's not on the sticks, I'm happy.
That's all that
we
matters, and we're
both
gonna.
have had longer streaks than you.
Okay.
Get good.
Are you up right now?
Did anybody call Sean Tucker breakout game? Oh,
Did
I
you
did.
even fucking start him in your
I
own
did.
league? No.
I told other people to start him, and that was
And
crucial advice.
okay.
35
Start just
points.
the tips. Who cares about Sean Tucker? That was 2 weeks ago. We got a new week ahead of us. Ooh, Sean Tucker. Who called him?
Nice hat,
Start him.
man.
Sam Darnold versus the Minnesota Vikings. This is a big revenge game for Sam Darnold. Look for him to go off. I don't see him
Sam
throwing
Darnold.
4 interceptions like against the Rams. So look for him to have a big game this week. Uh, Running back here, R.J. Harvey against the Washington Commanders.
Whoa.
Commanders are one of the worst defenses against the run right now. Their defense is just ass all across the board, and R.J. Harvey looks like he's going to have a big game, especially with J.K. Dobbins not being in the lineup right now.
That's a lock.
Big. He's a rookie running back.
And I wouldn't have considered him an every week starter before this. He wasn't necessarily drafted super high, so like I'm okay with it.
Big one. This should not be a lock for you because if it is, why the fuck are you starting him over and over again? Xavier Worthy against the Cowboys.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Big,
just dropped
big
him in my
week.
league.
Pick him back up. Start him this week because he's going to go off. He's going to get you at least 14 and a half points this week. Look for big moments from Xavier Worthy this week. And finally, tight end Dalton Schultz against the Colts. Division matchup here. CJ Stroud looks like he may be coming back this week. I don't know if you guys have heard anything different. I do not know if he's starting it or not. Even if he isn't, he has gotten last week, I believe he got 8 to 10 targets from Davis Mills, and the week before that, he got well over 5. So he's getting a lot of action right now. And going up against the Colts, they have a great secondary. It looks like the Texans are going to exploit attacking that defense by hitting the tight end, a la Dalton Schultz. Moving on to the sit-ems here, we got Caleb Williams against the Eagles on Black Friday. Now, Caleb Williams has had a pretty impressive sophomore season fantasy points wise, but the Eagles defense is just on another level, and I don't think he's going to be able to perform like that in this game. Go ahead and sit him this week.
I really like that.
Javonte Williams against the Chiefs. Chiefs have been fantastic against running backs, especially old running backs that should not be doing anything big in the league anymore. If he does do anything this week, it's only because he's going to be getting some short yardage running action to get some touchdowns. If that even happens for them, I don't see that happening. But I think that's the only way he's going to get any big points for you this week. So go ahead and sit him this week.
I
Wide
can't. I'm
receiver
sorry.
here.
He's like one of my only running backs.
Okay. You're going to lose this week. That's all I got to tell you. Wide receiver, Justin Jefferson against the Seahawks. 9 is out. They don't even have Carson Wentz anymore. Who's throwing him the ball?
Rookie.
No one
Anybody,
has a rookie that's
get
worse than
Josh
9.
Dobbs. Get Josh Dobbs. Sign Ryan Fitzpatrick out of retirement. Do something.
Anybody,
Anybody's better
anybody,
than anybody's better than J.J. McCarthy.
anybody. But go ahead and say Justin Jefferson. Don't see him doing much in this game. And finally, tight end Tyler Warren against the Texans. This is a big tight end matchup for me in this game. simply because Dalton Schultz is starting and Tyler Warren is sitting. He's a rookie. He has not played in this matchup yet, and the Texans defense is for real. So I don't see Daniel Jones doing much to find Tyler Warren in this game. Go ahead and sit him. That was just the tips. Go for week 3 next week.
You'd be tying the record if you go for three.
Technically, I have the record. Not because I was good every week, but because no one else did it for like 2 years. So
It's gone
can't
from
beat
my
that.
Post
memory.
post
Can't beat
post
that.
merger, post merger, Sean. Oh man, for game to watch this week, the games are slim pickings. There's some really good ones. Obviously, most of them are getting shown in prime time, which is all across Thanksgiving Day from noon to the night game, and then you've also got Black Friday at 2 o'clock. So Sunday is kind of stretched thin, but something I wouldn't even say this is like an exciting game to watch because I don't think it's going to be, but there's a lot of people out there who think that it will be. For me personally, I do not think Shedeur Sanders is going to play well in this game. Congratulations, you had a good game against the Raiders. Most quarterbacks do. But you're playing the 49ers. You're going against one of the best defensive coordinators in the league for the last number of years in Bob Sala with the 49ers. Even injury riddled, they've been
Salama.
able to go out and stop premier offenses. And when I mean premier offenses, go look at the Rams. They've been able to halt what the Rams have been able to do in those games in playing efficiently and consistently. Now, on the other side of the ball, the Browns' defense is really good. So this is still probably going to be a really close game in terms of points, but I think there's going to be a clear domination from the 49ers. I'm not expecting Shedeur to have a good game here, but you two are in Shedeur's camp. So how do you
Look,
think he's going to
the
fare
whole
against the
reason the
Niners?
whole reason you would even put this on a game to watch is because of Shedeur and Miles
Absolutely.
Garrett. Miles Garrett gets a few sacks in this game. I mean, there's no doubt he breaks the sack record then. Shedeur Sanders, if he does have any success against the Niners, you got to give him props because, like Ty Bob said, this is probably one of the better coach defenses in the NFL. I even saw a video on social media earlier, I mean, probably yesterday, saying that Bob Sala should be coach of the year, and he's not even a head coach. Because what he's doing with an absolutely decimated Niners defense is very impressive.
Absolutely.
So you expect Sala to just out coach or just maneuver Shedeur Sanders into a terrible game. So if Shedeur sees any success at all, I that's a positive. The Browns
Well,
should feel
you're
Browns and Shedeur haters should shut up, and Browns should feel good about Shedeur if he has any success in this game.
you're completely forgetting for the fact of what did he say last week after they won? This is looking pretty dangerous after 1 week of practice with the ones. He now has 2 weeks of practice with the ones going up against the Niners. Much better defense than the Raiders. I see nothing but danger right here for them. He's about to have a fantastic game, and Miles Garrett's going to go ahead and go off for another 3, maybe 4 sack game. I just I see why you want to put this in game to watch, but it's going to be ugly some way or another
Oh
for
no, it's
most of the
definitely
game.
going to be ugly. There's also implications. Hey, if Shador is good, like hey, I get to take back everything bad I've said against them. So do a lot of other people, right? Because we know that the 49ers defense is
So
good.
do
He's
30, or sorry, about what 26 other NFL teams that passed up on him multiple times.
I mean, it's going to be 30. It's going to be 32 teams because the Browns also like if he plays well, the Browns also should have not taken Dylan Gabriel and they should have taken Shador, and not have sat Shador as long as they did. With that said, I just don't see it happening. He's got a possibility to shut everyone up. This is the game to do it. Their schedule only has two more easy games in terms of defenses that they'll play against. I don't see it happening. look for like three interceptions at minimum from Shedeur.
What about Brock Purdy?
Brock Purdy, we all know he's asked to.
Free Mac Jones.
And I mean, the Browns defense is good. Like Tybo just said, like Myles Garrett's probably going to break the sack record this year. Who's he throwing to? His number one option is Juan Jennings when we're not talking about Christian McCaffrey. So like they don't have
No,
much. Brandon
because
Ayuk
Christian
doesn't even
McCaffrey
want to
is the
be
top
there.
option. He leads the league in receptions.
Yeah, I get absolutely. But like even Brandon Ayuk doesn't want to be there, and they just paid him a bunch of money to be on the team. He doesn't want to even show up for meetings, and I can't blame him.
Did they just have like a big contract dispute with Ayuk though? Where they're taking some of the money
Yeah,
back or
they just
something?
told him that they weren't going to pay him the money that was guaranteed to him
Yeah.
because he didn't show up to practices and the meetings. So after they just paid him a bunch of
We'll
money,
sign him.
they're gonna
We'll
hold him.
take him. That'd be a
That lead
huge off-season acquisition. We pick up Brandon Ayuk.
For nothing.
I'm going to talk a little bit more. This brings me to my game of the week. I'm going to take it's one of the more important games for you there, Sean, as you've got a big tight end matchup coming here. The Texans will head to Indianapolis off the back of losing an overtime game to the Kansas City Chiefs. The Colts are starting to lose their grip on the AFC, where they once held the number one seed for a good portion of the season so far.
It's crazy. It's
The
almost like the playoffs don't end mid-season.
the Texans do have what I would call easily the best defense in the NFL. The Browns are close. The Niners have been playing well. I don't think anybody is. I think there's a gap between the Texans and literally any other defense in the league.
The physicality
Um,
that the Texans play with is on a different level than every other defense in the league
I was
right now.
telling you in the Texans Broncos game, like that those two defenses, they were just popping everybody on the field. So I don't know if the gap is that wide between the Broncos and the Texans, but definitely everybody
that's
else in the
fair.
NFL. Like
The crazy thing with the Texans is they don't have to disguise things. With the Broncos, we've seen them have to disguise a little bit more to get things to work. The Texans will just line up and run, and it's really hard to stop them. Davis Mills has been playing very, very well over the last 3 weeks while CJ Stroud is out. This is the first time that he's ever strung multiple wins
and
together
CJ
in a
Stroud
row.
hates it.
And CJ Stroud is not having a good time. Good news for CJ Stroud. He has been cleared from concussion protocol. He had a full participation in practice this week.
I
So
was
do expect him to play on
I was
Sunday.
completely wrong about the severity of his concussion.
Yeah, he's gonna be back next week. Not even close, dude.
Uh, um,
Let him play.
with that said, Sean, I do fear for you a little bit. One of the things with CJ Stroud is he hates to throw to his tight end, and that's been really, really helpful for Davis Mills to have Dalton Schultz there. But CJ Stroud hates Dalton Schultz. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there with their relationship because Schultz has been a very good and consistent tight end through his career, but CJ
I was gonna say
Stroud
it seems
does
like
not like it.
CJ Stroud liked him early in his career. He is not liking him as much of the past year and a half now.
He liked him in year
Falling off
one when
big
he
time.
didn't have
Yeah.
literally any other option. Now
Go
with the
go back to
breakout
go
of
back to the well, man. Go back to the well.
now with the breakout of Nico Collins and some of the other weapons he has, he wants to air the ball out. And they're not running it well. They don't have a consistent offense. I would say that for the Texans, like this is going to be another really really close defensive battle. But there are many implications because the Colts could easily piss away the AFC South. The Jags are right behind them, and the Colts aren't, or excuse me, the Texans aren't necessarily out of it either.
Yeah, the Colts can easily do this. More than likely, they're going to lose one of these two matchups this year against the Texans. Just happens every single year, no matter how good or bad other team is. They're going to lose one or two matchups with the Jaguars as well, too. That just happens every single year with them. And if the Texans still keep playing like they have been on defense, they'll be fine. Somehow squeaking wins out, especially against the Bills. But I think this is going to be an exciting matchup, and this is actually going to be another matchup against a playoff caliber defense that Daniel Jones is not ready to go up against. So you can see actually how bad he is for the Colts and how far that he will not be able to take you guys into the playoffs this year.
He's
Well,
coming back down to
truthfully,
earth, but he's not turning the ball over. That's something to
He's
keep an
not,
eye
but
on.
he hasn't been playing up to that first 9 weeks of the season.
so Daniel Jones struggled down the stretch against our defense, and honestly, the best part of the Texans defense is their pass rush and pass defense. They have good DBs, and they have the best pass rush in the NFL. So if the Texans can contain JT, um, I have full faith that the Texans would be able to win this game. But even without that, Daniel Jones, he's facing a tougher defense than the Chiefs. So will he be successful? Even if
No, he
JT's
won't.
having a good game, will Daniel Jones be successful? And I don't think so.
He won't.
The crazy thing is you don't need Daniel Jones to have a good game if JT is.
And the Texans lack firepower or the means to get it done on offense usually. Um, I don't know how many more wins if Mills would stay in they would get, but I think CJ Stroud can do enough to beat the Colts.
That brings me to my next slate of game of the week here. That is Bears versus Eagles. Eagles are 7-point favorites at home. This is going to be a very interesting matchup. This happens on Black Friday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time.
7 point favorites is a little wild. The Bears are 8-3, dude.
It's Yeah, Bears are 8-3. Eagles are coming off a loss against a not as formidable opponent as you would expect them to lose to. That means they're just going to be angry and ready to rear their heads back and go after Caleb Williams all day. Caleb's going to have to do something special. He's got to go back to his old Heisman Trophy winning days to really pull something out of his bag here. I see Ben Johnson doing a lot of different weird trick plays during this game just to keep the Bears competitive and in this game. But it all comes down to the Eagles' offense, honestly. The Bears' defense, like we all know, is not the best defense. They're right around average or just a little bit below average. They're well above average for their turnover differential, but everything else not super great that you want to see. So let's see if the Eagles offense can actually put something together and play a solid full game against the Bears defense because they can only put up a solid quarter against the Cowboys last week, and that was not nearly enough.
I was about to say I'm willing to put it out there that the Bears defense is better than the Cowboys. So it
Against
might be
that rush defense though, with Quinnen Williams and Kenny Clark up there now.
I'm they might be turnover dependent, but the Cowboys defense is not great, dude. But
I was going to say, Saquon has not necessarily had a good season. He hasn't really gotten the attempts that he has over the last couple
Not
of
even
years. He
close,
hasn't.
but the Bears rush defense is nowhere as good as what the Cowboys rush
That's
defense could have
that's
done
where
last
that's
year.
where I was going to go. I think this is probably going to be a breakout week for Saquon Barkley. Last week against the Cowboys, we saw some more passes to AJ Brown. He was able to get some more yards. He was able to get a touchdown. That is going to go into regression for the next
congratulations,
three
you were
weeks.
involved in a loss, buddy. I'm so proud of you.
That's going to go into regression over the next 3 weeks, as he usually has three down weeks, and then he complains enough, and they finally get him involved. This week, it's going to be a Saquon week. I do not trust the Bears' um, run stopping capabilities, but I am really excited to see what Ben Johnson can do on the offensive front for the Bears. The Eagles defense we know is still very, very strong, even with the blunder last week against the Cowboys, who have one of the best offenses in the league. Can the Bears fight with that same capabilities that the Cowboys did, even if they, or probably when they go down on multiple scores? Can they get themselves back into it? And that'll be up to head coach Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams. They've done it so far this season. Maybe they can stay consistent, but I just don't know with this Eagles defense.
It's going to be very exciting to see what they can do. This is really going to test the Bears and see how far ahead of schedule they are with how deep they could possibly go in the playoffs this year and what they need to improve on for next year since they are so far ahead. of where everybody thought they would be this year.
They don't even have to go far to continue to be ahead of schedule. They
No,
can
they have to
lose in
make
the
they have to make
wild
the
card.
playoffs. They have to make the playoffs to be ahead of
They'll
schedule.
make the playoffs. Their division is awful. They'll make the playoffs.
Stop.
I don't know about that, man.
You
Eight and
guys are
three.
Jordan Love lovers now?
No, but
That Packers
Okay, then.
defense is
you can't.
fantastic, though.
You got a good defense in Minnesota, sputtering offense. You got a good defense in Green Bay and a better offense than Minnesota. And then you have the Lions. That's not a bad division.
Lions aren't in the playoff race at the moment.
The Bears still have to play the Lions again this year, and the Packers twice.
I'm not worried. Bear down.
I I mean the Lions will make the playoffs. You're crazy if you say they won't.
They won't make the playoffs. I'm crazy.
You're crazy.
They need a lot of help, just like the Chiefs.
How about that last game of the week?
Bills Steelers. NFL trying to keep the Sunday games interesting after the big Thanksgiving games.
Go away.
This is one of them. You didn't mute yourself for that. I don't know if you were trying to.
Oh,
Uh,
I don't have my mic set up.
oh, crazy, crazy.
That's crazy.
But what version of the Bills are we going to get in this game? It's in Pittsburgh, so you might see something better out of the Steelers. But I mean, yeah, it really depends on what version of Josh Allen and what version of the Bills you're going to get. Because they could come out and lay an egg. They've shown that this season. They've lost to lesser opponents. Um, how how focused do they come out? How how do they attack this game? That's what's really going to make this interesting because the Steelers, however mismanaged they are on offense, their defense can create points, as you saw last week with a defensive touchdown. So the Steelers could keep it interesting. It's it's on the Bills. The Bills got to show up.
I wasn't only saying go away to my dog because he was annoying me. I was also saying go away to you. This game sucks. The Bills are bad. The Steelers are bad.
Ass.
I don't care if Aaron Rodgers is going to play or he's not going to play. This game is awful, and I do not want to watch it. I
So I
am
mean,
sorry for all of you out there who were sitting here telling to watch this game because it's not
There's a
Jalen
good.
reason.
Warren,
There's a reason this
Jalen
game's on
Warren and
Sunday.
Jalen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell can make plenty of stuff happen in the run game. The Bills are susceptible against the run. I think the Steelers can put up some points in this game. Like I said, it's what version of the Bills and Josh Allen do we get?
Who did the Steelers play last week?
You tell me.
They played the Bears.
And
They played
lost.
the Bears and lost.
Okay.
They're
Bears
going
are
up
8-3. Are the Bills 8-3?
while the Bills don't have that good of a defense, it's still a better defense than what we've been talking about with the Bears. Steelers are bad. You should feel bad for picking this for your game of the week.
I think Jalen Warren will have a game. Whatever quarterback plays, I mean, it's not Aaron Rodgers isn't playing, right?
Now the
He has
fucking
not been
wrist.
ruled out.
Well, whatever quarterback plays, they're going to be hitting a lot of short routes. They're going to be utilizing tight ends and running backs. Kenneth Gainwell should be seeing some passes out of the backfield. Like I said, Jalen Warren's
They're coming
probably
for
going
you.
to have a good game. Oh, you could hear that? My bad.
They're coming for you for picking this game.
Whatever you want to say, dude. It'll be a good game of football unless we get MVP Josh Allen and the Bills come out with just piss and vinegar. Because they could totally run away with this and just make it a blowout. But I don't think we get the perfect Bills on offense. I think we see some drama in this game, and it'll be close.
They just cut former Chief Sky Moore.
Good. That was probably was bringing their roster down.
Wait, who cut him?
The Bills.
When did he get on the Bills? He was on the Niners.
Was it who they cut? That was That's right. He was they. I was reading an article. They
Did
said
they
they
cut
cut,
McCole? They just
no.
signed McCole recently. Sorry, Carey.
Harry. They cut a wide receiver. Who else do they have on the team named Moore? That's all the article that I said. Never. Yeah, never mind.
They signed
I don't know why
Brandon Cooks, didn't they?
they signed Brandon Cooks, but they cut another wide receiver. The article said that I was
I
reading,
saw
and his
that
last
it
name was
wasn't
Moore.
was it Elijah
I
Moore?
and I well, no, we have Elijah Moore.
We have Elijah
No, we
Mitchell.
have Elijah
Mitchell,
Mitchell.
Elijah Moore. Who the hell is Elijah Moore?
Used to play for the Browns.
Big Browns guy, big Shedeur guy.
Yeah, it was Elijah Moore that was released by the Bills.
Hmm.
Okay.
This guy doesn't know it was
Oh,
Elijah's.
okay. I know who we're talking about now. Gosh. I don't know why. I don't know why
You
I
all right there,
immediately went
bud?
to Sky Moore. No, I'm not.
Look at him. Does he look okay?
Is there anything I can do to help? What do you need right now?
We need to get to Chiefs Cowboys.
Chiefs Cowboys. He's done talking about Bill Steelers. My guy
It's a
wants to
bad
talk
game.
about Chiefs Cowboys.
I do want to talk about Chiefs Cowboys because we're heading into Arlington
I
as
do, I
three and a
do, I
half point
do.
road dog or road
I
favorites.
was
Three
like,
and a half
hold
point
up now.
road
We ain't
favorites.
no dogs in this.
What concerns me in this game is that the Cowboys, what we saw, their defense has got a lot better since the addition of Quentin Williams. And this week we are out Trey Smith, Noah Gray, and Chris Roland Wallace. They've all been subjected to be out for this week. We are getting Isaiah Pacheco back. In what capacity, I don't know, but he's been a full participant so far this week, and they are expecting him to play. With Trey Smith out, we are getting Mike Caliendo as the starter at right guard. You would have to assume that Robert Tunyon would be taking over some of the snaps that Noah Gray is forfeiting by being out. And then you would also have to assume that a guy who's been a healthy scratch for 99% of the season so far, Christian Fulton, is coming over to take over Roland Wallace's snaps.
That's a lot of information all at once. I'm gonna go back to the first thing you said, Chiefs versus Cowboys. This is Patrick Mahomes' first Thanksgiving Day game, which is kind of surprising. How many years he's played, and the NFL has decided not to put him on the NFL or put him on Thanksgiving Day until now.
Put him on
And
Black
the other
Friday
big,
before.
that's not Thanksgiving. And the
Wow.
other big thing is for the Cowboys, they play on Thanksgiving every year, but every year it's not a monumental game as big as this game right here. Usually it's either the Cowboys are really good and the team they're playing is shit, or the Cowboys are shit and the team they're playing is really good. It's not this big, high stakes of a game for both teams this late in the season on Thanksgiving for the Cowboys game. At least past 10, 15 years that we've
They've
seen.
done a decent amount of divisional matchups like Giants and Commanders slash Redskins.
And how competitive have they been in the past 10, 15 years going up against the Cowboys this late in the year?
I mean, like I said earlier, the Cowboys don't like. It's not a lock for them to win their Thanksgiving games, even if the opponent like isn't necessarily up to their caliber. They've
Oh, definitely not. But
Definitely not.
it's not been both teams have been battling this hard and this close and the game is at this high of a stake for the Thanksgiving Day game for the game that the Cowboys are in.
Yeah, I mean, both teams are in a
this is a high
position.
stakes games for the Cowboys.
I would say it is because both teams need to practically go undefeated to make the playoffs
Hmm.
at the moment. The Eagles are running away with the division at this
Uh,
point in
they're
time.
Cowboys are
Even
two
though the
games back
Cowboys
now.
they have 5 wins or 6
5
wins.
and 1. They're 5 and 1.
5-5-1.
Cowboys.
Yeah, with a tie, they're technically 2 games back. And 1-1 with the Eagles. So yeah. I mean, but
They still need to win out, yeah.
they still need to primarily win out, and the Chiefs absolutely have to win out given the competition that they have in the AFC. I mean, this is the highest stakes Thanksgiving game for the Cowboys in quite a while.
Fair enough.
And
You stated your case. You came with the facts. High stakes game on Thanksgiving.
it's exciting.
We're gonna be nervous wrecks on and like not enjoying our food. The Chiefs are gonna stress us out and make this game close.
Yeah, it's
Do
not going to be
we
exciting.
not make games close? Is there a time in the last couple of years, maybe in the last almost decade, that we haven't had just very close games, whether it's a barn burner or a rock fight?
I mean, considering
Just a few
last
weeks ago,
season
the
we
Raiders, it
won
was
like 8
31-0.
one-score games.
What was that, John?
A few weeks ago, we
Raiders.
just beat the Raiders 31-0. So like that was not a close game at all.
Everybody gets one.
We beat the Giants by 2+ touchdowns too.
Not until the fourth quarter.
And the Ravens and the Lions.
Everybody gets a
Multiple
couple.
this year.
Everybody gets a couple. We've seen since CeeDee Lamb has come back from injury that George Pickens and himself and Jake Ferguson, like the three of them, there's enough football to go around for this Cowboys team.
Around the world, around the world, around the world, around the world.
Somebody mute this man.
Somebody mute this man.
Defensively,
You guys are on a
um,
delay.
the Chiefs absolutely have to get pressure with their front four. They cannot rely on blitzes this game. Obviously, blitzes will be thrown in, but we cannot rely on blitzes because we're going to need help in coverage as much as possible, given these three options. And we are historically really, really bad against tight ends. Jake Ferguson can beat us all around. So this is going to have to be a big, big game from our front four, whoever is in. George Karlaftis, we paid you $20 million. You better do something. And we are going to have to figure out how to get turnovers. That's something that Dak is known to
Leave
do.
Leo Chanel in the game. That's how we do it.
Dak is known to turn the ball over. We absolutely have to take advantage in this game, and we've got to win not by a couple in the turnover margin because Dak can turn over can throw three picks and still put himself in a position to make it a close contest. We've got to win. We've got to win that turnover big battle big time, and we can't have any mistakes.
Need Leo hand in the dirt in obvious passing situations once or twice in this game. Let him make an impact. I can't stand seeing him come off the field on big plays.
Shit, let him cover a running back too. He can play great man coverage
CJ,
against them.
Omenihu, Karlaftis, and Leo. Rush the passer. I bet we get home with those four.
Do it,
I
Andy.
don't hate it.
Do it.
I don't hate it.
Just say
You don't
yes.
hate it.
Yes.
If Chris Jones gets double teamed, we got Omenihu on a one-on-one on the inside, and Karlaftis and Leo coming off the edge.
One thing you never have to worry about with Leo is effort.
For real, dude. Let him go. Let him get out there. Because the other end is like we're there's no production out of the other end. Karlaftis is lacking in production. Like his name was called a little bit near the beginning of the season, but I see Chris Jones wreaking havoc, and I hear Omenihu making tackles and getting sacks and getting pressures. Like to see a little bit more out of Karlaftis, but there's no production out of the other end.
Can I go back a
I
second? Whenever you hear a mini getting tackles and pressures and everything, whenever you hear that, can you be like, "That's Charles," right away, or how do you hear that?
Like when the announcer says like
Oh,
Omenihu,
so that's one of the announcers say that was Charles Minihu.
he'll usually just say his last name, but yeah.
Okay, just curious.
You don't actually recognize when he's out on the field or making a play.
I do. I can see
You
number
wait for the
90, tall
announcers.
number 90 coming out on the field to usually take Jerry Tillery or whoever's playing the other tackle off the field. I'm
Good to
very
know.
in tune to the changes on the defensive line, when who's going out and when who's actually showing effort and things like that.
Am I crazy to feel like we've had offensive troubles all year? It's one of the things that we consistently talk about. Am I crazy to feel more concern for our defense in this game than I do for the offense. Not necessarily because they've shown a lack of being good, but just simply because of the matchup.
You're
I
crazy.
mean,
You're absolutely crazy. I mean, it
at
is a great
worst,
offense, but
like
you're
I
crazy.
think the worrisome part on the offensive side of the ball is that what's going to beat the Cowboys is getting back to the ways that we don't necessarily like. We're gonna see some more RPOs. We're gonna see we
Oh,
need
Pat's gonna throw it 50 plus times for
we
sure.
need Pat to pass the ball. Like we're gonna Kareem Hunt and Pacheco are gonna struggle against that D line, but
A lot of shotgun runs.
Pat can do it against this defense. So we got to worry about a shootout on our hands if that's really what it comes down to. If the Cowboys offense is seeing success against our defense, Pat's going to have to show up.
That's where my mind goes because like I've said, this Cowboys offense is one of the best in the league, and being able to score it will coming back from 21-0 against the Eagles, who have a fantastic defense, and how poor our front defensive line is. Like I don't feel like they're going to get very much pressure. I just don't know if our offense has enough ability to be able to score and score quickly. I think we're going to have to win time of possession. We're going to have to have a solid rushing game
We need to
to
win the
to
coin
play
toss. We need to
more.
have the second half kickoff. We need to like this is gonna go like retro Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, and they're gonna take the top off the building. Pat's
This
gonna
is
have
this is where I
350
think
yards.
this is where I think
35
we could
points.
get some benefit. Tybo, you wanted a lot of I form. I think that's going. If I
We
was
won't
if
get
I was
it. We
Andy,
won't get it. We
we're
won't
not
get
going
it.
to get it. But what I would be doing in this game, you would like and hate it at the same time. I would be going I form and putting Brashard Smith in at running back and just running toss all day.
Get
Stretch
away
out the
from those D
defense.
tackles. Get away
Get
from
away
those D
from the
tackles.
defensive tackles. I'd be spreading them out, and then boom, we go right up the gut when they're not expecting it. Hit the naked boot passes. I mean, whatever it is, but that's exactly. I'd be putting the fastest back in the room that we have in the backfield, stretch the ball out, and then just try to run the clock as much as possible and bring this game down
There's
to the
gonna
level that
be
we need it at.
there's gonna be a decent amount of balls thrown at or behind the line of scrimmage. Uh,
Hate it already.
let's
A lot of
let's.
screens.
I don't know about a lot of screens, but
Sorry,
we'll
bubbles.
see. We'll see
Bubbles
some
too.
screens. We'll see some screens. But
Going to be eating
yeah,
before the game happens and just be burning so many calories, worried about this game while watching it. I'm going to be incredibly hungry when it comes to the second portion of Thanksgiving.
Oh, what are you eating for Thanksgiving during this game? Or sorry, before this game? First meal?
Man,
You going
we're
two Thanksgivings tomorrow or just doing one tomorrow?
well, I'm just doing one. We're gonna go down to the hospital and watch it all day with Talia, but we're gonna take in a good little spread. We've got uh, turkey, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, corn, mac and cheese casserole. We're gonna have some brownies, some pani popo. Maybe my dad will make some chop suey if I'm lucky. We'll see.
Good meal. You're definitely gonna want seconds of that.
Absolutely.
can you put cranberry sauce on chop suey?
Could you?
You definitely
Yes,
could.
you definitely could. What the question is would I want to put cranberry sauce on anything? No.
Man, cranberry sauce on that leftover Thanksgiving sandwich is actually the
That's the
greatest
key
touch
though.
in the world.
Leftover.
Use
Leftover.
it as like a jam, as a spread on the sandwich. I'm down with it. I'm
Yeah.
down with that. You know what's really good is taking the leftovers from Thanksgiving and making a pizza out of it using cranberry as a little dollop. Use the gravy as the sauce and then using little dollops of cranberry on top of there. Prime.
I'm good on
Prime.
that.
Prime. Okay.
Tybo's supposed to be a
I'll keep that
foodie,
in
hates
mind.
food.
Not a fan of Thanksgiving pizza.
Tybo,
I'm good on that.
not a fan of food.
Good on that.
You guys good on the game too? You don't want to talk about anything else?
My
There's no
my
other
big thing
concerns.
my big thing is who's going to be the one fighting George Pickens all day? Who's going to be the one that George throws a punch at or tries to do something
George,
stupid against?
it was going to be Christian Roland Wallace, but he's out. That was going to be his guy all day. So it's going to have to be Jalen Watson.
Well,
I don't
look,
see Jalen Watson do anything stupid against
we
George.
also have this tendency to let struggling players have great games against us, so expect CeeDee Lamb to be a threat out there and not drop any passes.
He'll
Career
drop
day
one or
for
two
CeeDee
big
Lamb.
ones. No,
I
get
hope
out of
not,
here.
but
Get out of here.
knowing our track record, dude.
He's a Cowboys fan now. Just because the Colts lost, he has to go to the next team we play. He's a Cowboys fan.
Whoa! It was a question off the back of
Shut
somebody. Calm
up.
down. I will never
Shut
be
up, you
a
Cowboys
Cowboys
fan.
fan. I will
What'd you
never be
say
a
a couple
Cowboys
weeks
fan.
back? You're a fan of 31 NFL teams, and the one team you're not a fan of is the Chiefs. You're a Cowboys fan, bud.
Caught him.
Chill out.
A fan of 20, 30 teams. It's not the Chiefs or the Cowboys.
Now
So
you
you're gonna hate
clarify.
this
Okay.
game. Your Thanksgiving's gonna suck.
Well, on Thanksgiving at 3:30, the Kansas City Chiefs will be in Arlington, Texas, taking on the Cowboys, where the Cowboys are 3.5 point dogs home. I assume we're all taking the Chiefs here to cover the 3.5. We won last week, but we did not cover the 3.5 against the Colts.
Call it, Tybo.
I will not
It's
be
the
doing that.
Chiefs.
Well, let's figure out real quick as we get into against the spread here, how we're going to do. I came in last. You two tied. Sean won the week before. Sean, where are you picking?
Ha ha. I'm gonna go with first again.
And Tybo.
Second.
All
That's
right.
a good order.
Well,
Good order.
starting off with our very first Thanksgiving Day game at noon, the Green Bay Packers heading into Detroit. We've got two dome games to start off the day. The
Dome.
Lions are
Dum,
two and a
dum,
half
dum,
point
dum.
favorites at home.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think the Packers offense has been playing up to snuff as of recently. They've been playing like shit, and Jahmyr Gibbs is just on another level completely right now. Go ahead and give me the Lions.
Surprised
Also,
you're a Jordan Love lover.
also taking the Lions.
What do you mean, Jordan Love lover? What is?
You both are Jordan Love lovers. I'm very surprised that you guys are not taking the Packers in this game.
Why do you say we're Jordan Love lovers?
You guys were just slobbering all over him a couple segments ago. That's all.
Go back and hey, if you guys are watching, like go back and
Run the
watch the
tape.
other
Run the
videos.
tape.
Yeah, run the tape on this fool. Yeah, next game.
Well, the next game is the one that we just picked right before this. It's Chiefs Cowboys at
If you're watching on
3:30.
YouTube, go back and watch the video. If you're
Hey, go
That's
back and
right.
hey, if you guys have watched all of our stuff, go back and watch it again, please.
Thanks for
like
being
and
team players,
subscribe.
guys. I
Like and
appreciate you.
subscribe. Share with a
Subscribe.
You
friend.
guys, you guys did something nice for once.
Share with
So
your
we'll get
moms.
to our Thursday night
Don't share
or
with your mom.
Thanksgiving night football. Yeah, especially when Tybo's talking about balls. Well, let's
Wee.
get to our Thanksgiving night football game. It
You
is
don't know ball.
Joe Burrow is
Your
back
mom
for
knows
this.
ball.
Yes, she does. Joe Burrow is back. He also knows balls. He is playing for the Bengals as they head into a division rivalry against the Ravens in Baltimore, where the Ravens are currently 7 point favorites.
Joe Burrow, Joe Flacco, Joe Schmo, does not matter who it is. Give me the Bengals by 20. Not really. They're just going to cover. They're not going to win.
Because it's a 7 point spread, you said?
That's
That
a lot
is
of
what I
points.
said.
Hmm.
A lot of points.
I mean, the Ravens have been struggling to put teams away too.
And if it's Joe Flacco, that's a revenge game. You can't go against that.
Only team he's never beaten.
He's going to do it. No, he's going to cover.
He's not playing, but
He's
Hey,
not.
he could play. Joe Burrow's still questionable. And if he gets hurt again, guess what? Who's coming in? Not Jake Browning.
Yeah, I think I am gonna go. Wait, no, T Higgins Jamar Chase is playing.
Jamar Chase is
Jamar
back.
Chase is back after suspension.
Yeah.
And
But T
Jamar
Higgins
Chase
is out.
always kills the Ravens.
I'm gonna have to go Bengals, dude. I'm gonna have to go Bengals.
Got a team ride going on all three of the first games on Thanksgiving group of games. So let's get to our Black Friday standalone at 2 o'clock p.m. Central. It's our first game of the week as well. The Chicago Bears, they'll head into Philly taking on the Eagles. Surprisingly, they are 7-point favorites at home.
Yeah, Eagles coming off an embarrassing loss against the Cowboys last week. I see them playing much better this week, but Bears have been in every single game recently, and it's always been a one-score game. Somehow they find out a way to win it. Uh, don't think the Eagles are going to be that good offensively, so go ahead and give me the Bears. They're going to definitely cover that 7 points.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really talk about the game the way I did and not take the Bears here. I also think even if the Eagles win, it's gonna be a close game.
It's the only game that I haven't picked so far this week. Um, and I'm at a real odds because I do believe in the Bears offensively, but that Eagles defense is incredibly difficult, regardless of anything. And I do not believe that the Bears have the offensive firepower that we just saw from the Cowboys. I don't. They definitely don't have a George Pickens or a CeeDee Lamb or a Jake Ferguson. They've definitely got a better backfield. I think they have a better coaching staff. I just don't know if they have the pieces there all together. And
Better, yeah, go ahead and pick the Eagles. Do it. 7 points, yeah.
I think I have to. I think I have
Go
to.
for it, yeah, please, please.
I'll take the Eagles just because of their defense will shut down the Bears. And this is
Thank you.
one of the last blocked paths for the Bears this season. We will start our Sunday catalog of games where we get to our second game of the week. It is the Texans who will head into Indianapolis and take on the Colts, where Daniel Jones and the Colts are 4.5-point favorites.
Oh shit. Oh, that's a lot of points. Whew. Damn. I think the Colts can win by 4.5. That's a lot to say. And you said it's in Indy.
That's right.
I think they can win by more than five this week. Go ahead and give me the Colts. It's gonna be ugly though.
I'm taking the Texans in this one.
I'm also going to take the Texans on this one. I don't believe the Colts can win in this game. Not after the skid they've been having, and I think their skid will continue for at least a few more weeks.
Big JT game.
Need it. I want it. Still think the Texans can pull it out. Next up at noon, we've got
Just
the
naming cold
Jacksonville.
stone sizes. Gotta have it.
Next, we've got the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're heading into Nashville, taking on the Titans, who just had a really good week. And they are 6.5-point dogs at home.
Go ahead and catch me jagging off again this week. Give me the Jags.
Yeah, I'm also taking the Jags.
He's jagging off
That'll
too.
make that'll make the three of us.
Oh, we're all jagging off.
Is it a circle jag?
Okay.
All right. Moving on.
The game to watch from this week, as we have
Oh,
chosen, is up next. And we've got the 49ers who are heading from the West Coast to the Midwest, taking on the
Technically, yes.
Browns, who are only 4.5-point dogs at home after a big win against the Raiders. How are we feeling?
I'm feeling like this is gonna be an ugly ass game. It's gonna be all defense. But saying that, go ahead and give me the Browns and Shedeur.
Sorry, I don't know if I gave you the spread off the top of my head. It's 4.5
Yeah.
to the Niners.
You said
Mm.
somebody was dogs at home. You were
Yeah, sorry.
sorry.
The Browns are dogs at home 4.5. You're taking the
Yeah.
Browns, Sean?
Yep.
This is going to be a all Chris McCaffrey game. Miles
In the pass
Garrett
game, no rush game.
Miles Garrett can sack Brock Purdy, do all he wants to him, but he can outlet it to Christian McCaffrey more than he's going to get sacked. So I'll take the Niners.
For the same reasons, will be taking the Niners, and unfortunately, we will probably see the nasty man in next week's showing for the Browns.
Bro,
Mm.
who's giving you these information? Let Shedeur play.
He should. He should. Even if he has a bad week this upcoming week against the Niners, he should. But the money, and you should always follow the money, tells you that when he's available to play, the nasty man will play.
Gross.
Next up, we've got a large spread, gentlemen. We've got the Los Angeles Rams heading from the West Coast to the East Coast this time, taking on the Panthers in North Carolina, where they are 10-point dogs at home.
That is a lot of points, and the Rams are fantastic against the spread this year. Usually their spreads are not this big. Fuck me, man. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Give me the Rams.
No,
Nice
I
voice crack.
thought you were saying Panthers.
I almost did, but I can't do it.
That's why his voice cracked. He couldn't decide at the last second.
No, that's just
Rams.
normal for me. It just happens.
Trap game?
Question mark?
Well, the Panthers are out one of their best defensive players after punching another guy in the nuts after the game has happened. Um, and the Rams are too good. Rams should be. Eye test tells you the Rams are the best team out of the NFC. And
What
soon
team are you
enough,
talking about?
The
so the
Whams.
Rams,
The
the
Rams?
Rams,
The
the
Rams are the
Rams.
best Rams? We
Your
just said
your
Rams
Rams
are
enough in
eyes
this
the
section.
Rams. How many times are you going to say it?
Rams? Rams.
your eyes will tell you that the Rams are the best team out of the NFC. And soon enough, the rankings will tell you that the Rams are the best team in the NFC.
Rams.
Okay, next game.
I drive a Ram. Next game, we've got the New Orleans Saints. They're heading into Miami, taking on the Dolphins, where they are 5.5-point favorites, just slightly
Wow.
less favorited than the Rams.
No, that's
It's over with.
wow.
Give me. I don't want to do it. Give me the Saints. They can cover.
Give me the
They can't cover.
fins. Give
They
me the
can't cover.
fins.
That was a terrible pick.
It was a really bad pick because Tyler Suck is going to show you why his name is that way. Give me the Dolphins. Next
Hmm.
up, starting for the Falcons, we've got Kirk Cousins again, and unlikely to have Drake London to help him out. They will be going to New York, taking on the Jets, who are 2.5-point dogs at home.
Hmm.
God, Kirk Cousins again.
These games suck.
Yeah, Sunday sucks. Go ahead and give me the Falcons. I think they can win by 3 exactly, or somebody's gonna get severely hurt in this game because it is at the Meadowlands.
I don't
I don't wish
know.
that upon anybody, buddy.
I don't know how this game's gonna play out, but for some weird reason, give me the Jets.
I guess I'm going to follow Tybo because I'm taking the Jets here as well. I don't believe in Kirk Cousins, especially when he doesn't have Drake London and his only weapon's going to be hits. No
Bijan.
thanks.
Start him. Start him.
They haven't been using Bijan, unfortunately.
Well, they're going to.
Get to our 3 o'clock games here. We've got the Vikings without Carson Wentz or 9. They'll be heading into Seattle, taking on the Seahawks, who are 11.5-point favorites at home.
Not big enough.
You saw my start him and sit him earlier, starting Sam Darnold, sitting Justin Jefferson. That's all I need to know about that. Give me the birds.
The Hawks.
The
I'll
birds.
take them as well. So
No,
let's
you're
get to our
supposed to have a different way to say the Seahawks since You ruined it. You ruined the bit. It would have been so cool.
You can't catch on to a bit,
Oh,
man.
ugh. He goes the birds, the
God.
hawks, the.
The sea things.
All right. Okay. Next game, I guess. Jeez, man. Drop the
What would
Right
you
there
ball.
have
for
gone?
you.
I'm because
Drop the
I'm
ball.
blanking. What would you have gone? The Birds, the Hawks. What would you have gone?
Go full name. Go Seattle Seahawks. I mean, do something
Boom.
cool in
Boom.
with good timing.
The moment's passed.
It's past.
Next game.
Next game.
Starting our 325 games, we've got the Las Vegas Raiders. They'll be heading to SoFi taking on the Chargers, who they're 9.5 point favorites at home.
Wow.
That's a lot of points.
No faith in the Raiders.
That's a lot of points. Give me the Raiders to cover.
To cover nine against who? I'm sorry. I
The
didn't.
Chargers.
Chargers.
Division game.
Ooh. Oh.
They lost by
Chargers.
3 to the Broncos. Come on. Raiders can cover.
Chargers.
The Chargers just lost 35 to 6 to the Jaguars. The Raiders can cover.
Did I
Okay.
stutter? I said Chargers.
Good for you guys. You guys are gonna go down. We're gonna be up back in the pick 'em going into week
You
14.
need a few weeks like that, buddy. So
I'm 15 games back. I have like 7 games different than both of you. I'm fine. Give me time. It doesn't
I'll also
end
take
next
the
week.
Raiders here, or the Chargers, excuse me. The Raiders just lost in bad fashion to the Browns and Shedeur Sanders. So no. Uh, Third game of the week, last 325 game we've got here. It is the Buffalo Bills heading into Pittsburgh, taking on the Steelers, who are 3.5 point dogs at home.
325 game. Ah, fuck. Mm. Give me the Steelers to keep it close.
damn, I was already gonna pick that too. I also think, just like I said earlier, this could be a weird game for the Bills. Steelers have a strong run game.
Do not believe in the Steelers in any way, shape, or form. I did say at the beginning of the season that this would be the first losing season for Mike Tomlin. So
They can
expect
still lose this
that.
game. They're just going to cover
That's fair. I still have the Bills winning by a lot.
By a field goal.
by
By
more
a
than a
lot.
field goal. It's three and a
This guy
half,
still
but
hasn't figured out the spread.
I'm telling you that's what's gonna happen. They're only gonna win by a field goal, so we would be right.
This guy still hasn't figured out the spread.
Oh my God.
no, he's
Sunday
switching it back
night.
on you now.
Sunday
Next time
night
I see you, I'm
football.
putting a dirty plunger on your head.
You wouldn't even know where to find one.
It's Tybo.
Broncos
He knows
heading
where to find the
Why?
dirty
into
plunger.
What do you mean? My bathroom's not very far away from the stew, dude.
The stew.
Steelers are heading over, or excuse me, the Broncos are heading over to the East Coast to take on the Washington Commanders, who are 5.5 point dogs at home.
Don't be surprised if the Broncos offense looks like shit for almost the whole entire game in this, but they pull it out somehow in the end. Go and give me the Broncos in this.
Broncos.
I will take the Donkeys as well. Next up, final game of week 13. We've got the New York Giants. They'll be taking a short little trip into New England, taking on the Patriots, who are 7.5 point favorites at home.
First of all, you have the ideal quarterback with the best nickname ever right now. The schedule with the Patriots. They're going to win this game easy. Win it by at least
They're
8 points.
calling him the schedule.
Yeah, because he plays
I've
an easy
never
ass
heard this.
schedule. You haven't heard
I
that?
I have not heard this.
I like Drake May way better.
That's another name for him, but the schedule because of how easy he has it this year. Drake May will cover.
No, you can't do that again.
I just did it, but I did it
That's a
differently.
fine. That's a fine.
I did it differently. Leave me alone.
I don't like that. Bad pun.
God, you guys suck. Try one pun and Tybo gets away with 7 that are even worse.
You
What are you
could have
doing
found
to
him.
me, man?
I don't
What are
think
you
I
doing to
can
me?
with him.
You could have found him.
You don't get fined like I do. Pick the game.
Oh, so
Jeez, that's fine.
that's fine. Um, give me the Pats.
And the schedule.
Surprised you guys are doing this. I don't like that Will Campbell is out, even though that the Patriots have shown to be a good
He's
team.
not even that good.
It's your blind sign, blind side.
Let's. I'm just
Wow.
Blah,
saying
blah,
the
blah,
backup's
blah,
not going to be
blah.
that much of a drop off. He's not that good.
I think the backup is going to be a massive drop off, especially going against this defensive front for the Giants. Drake May is going to be running for his life.
Interesting.
Which he can do and will
It's
do and
Drake
score
May
points.
May. You got to do it in the right intonation. Next game, dude.
That's all the games, dude. That was Monday night.
Monday night.
You don't pay attention.
I don't.
Fine. Fine for not paying attention.
Okay, all right, all right, all
Mark
right,
it.
all right. Sorry,
We
have you
take a
guys?
look at this.
Okay.
We take a look at this guy's sheet at the end of the year. He's going to have 0 fines written on there for
You know,
anything.
he's gonna.
He has been taking. He goes okay, and then he just fucking sits there. Doesn't get close to his lap. Doesn't do anything. I don't know if
It's
he's
on my.
taken
It's on
down
my.
a
It's a
single
note on my
fine.
phone. It's a note on my phone this time, not on my because I'm not on my
He's
phone,
doing
not
it
on my
differently,
laptop.
man. He's 21st century.
He keeps them locked up here,
No,
and I just don't trust
Ty
that.
Bob
I'm
has
just gonna,
57
I'm gonna
fines.
use
Sean
a, I'm gonna
has
use a
58.
randomizer at
I
the end of
have
the.
three.
I'm gonna use a randomizer at the end of the season. Just be like, yeah, this is what.
It sounds about right.
Gonna say up here is not a steel trap for him. I do not trust him trying to remember those off the top of his head.
What are you talking about?
Come on. Come on. Tybo? Come on.
Bo, the bow of the Bob and Bo.
The bow of the Bob and Bow? Who are you talking
Sounds
about here?
Shut up,
sounds
show.
just like him. Got him.
I've called
Uh,
Sean many different names in his life.
it's the main one you've called him. That isn't Sean.
Sheen.
Yeah, probably.
He looks
He
just
looks
like
like
him.
Sheen from
You got
Jimmy
a problem with
Neutron.
Sheen? You got a problem with Ultra Lord?
Ultra Lord.
Leave him out of this, okay?
Sheen 1440. Is that still your PS tag or whatever it is?
All right. Yeah, I think so. I haven't changed that in
Nice.
years.
I hope it
Nice.
is because that's what I've been putting on every show.
Sheen. No, his what he uses for PlayStation, not his head.
That's
Gotcha,
still my
gotcha,
Twitter
gotcha.
handle too.
Yeah, Sheen.
Yeah, Tybo.
But now we call you Show. I've called you Scene many times before you got the Sheen nickname.
Yeah, I've heard Shawnee Boy, not from you specifically, but from other people. Many different names.
Oh, long armed bitch. The LAB,
The lab, baby.
the lab. One of
I
the that was coined by our a Lowe's coworker,
Way back
Debbie.
when.
Debbie. One of the Debbies.
Fuck if I know, man.
Man, you just don't.
No, I was working. I was outside
You
all the
don't
time. I didn't hear all
you
the
don't
good
like
gossip
you
inside of
don't like
Lowe's.
reminiscing. No, but she asked you to do stuff a lot because you had long arms.
Everybody asks me to do stuff all the time because I'm the tallest fucker around.
Right. But you were the long armed bitch of Lowe's. If you needed somebody to reach something, call the long armed bitch. Call the
Sunday's
lab.
games
I don't
don't look
appreciate that.
very good, but I am hopeful that they are much better than they look. As I really hope that they're much better than this last segment has gone, because that was awful.
You're awful. The worst
Get out
producer.
of here. Get up out of here. That was awful.
Join us next week. Well, first off, we hope that you have a
We
fantastic Thanksgiving.
Join us next
Merry
week, though.
Merry
First,
Thanksgiving.
first off, happy National Women's Day. But
I
We
thought it
missed
was
that?
Blackout Wednesday, dude.
It is Blackout Wednesday.
when did we put National Women's Day on Blackout Wednesday?
It's not National Women's Day. It was a reference
So
back
you're making
to
a joke of
LeBron
Women's
James.
Day now?
It was
How
LeBron
dare
James.
you?
LeBron. Oh Lord.
LeBron
LeBron
James.
James.
Go back and watch that commercial.
Roll the tape.
Roll the tape.
Until next time,
Throwback
go
Thursday on your
Chiefs.
Thanksgiving.
Go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs.